Hey lovers of game and story. I'm your host, Bob Sparkle Doom, and we are diving back into the blueprints. It is day 21, and I want to see if I can manage to get all of the chess pieces that I was looking for in the previous episode. We did find a few cool, interesting things in the last episode, so we might even make use of those going forward. We'll see. I still don't know where to get the basement key. I now have two options going down. I've got a new secret key, which I have stashed in the code check. And then something else happened. Oh, yeah. I can now go down to the basement, like I said, from a second place, which is from the foundation. And then I found something there to upgrade one of the rooms. We also, I believe, added a new room, maybe? We'll see. I'm going for stuff that's gonna help me move around. So money can help you move around. Bedrooms can help you move around. You know what? Let's do tomb. And if I can find a place to save the money, I'll save it for the shrine. We'll see how it goes. I don't need to go down there now. At least I don't think. I can't remember if there was anything down there that would be of help for me. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it for now. And then we're gonna go back in. Got 2 gemstones. I think I've got 3 coins. Why do I feel so freaking fast? I felt like I was rushing into this room all of a sudden. I didn't increase my game speed or anything. Let's try something different. We'll try a different start. You know, I'm a big fan of closets. Even though there's just loads of stuff. And we've got shoes. We've got running shoes and a key. Okay, that's actually a pretty good start. So the running shoes help produce the movement around the place if you're going back and forth. Let's take the security room and then I'll set it up as I always do. So if you are deep in the mansion and you kind of want to move backwards, you can just use the shoes to your advantage, but otherwise the shoes aren't gonna help much. And change offline mode to unlocked. I must say I like the hovel a lot. The hovel allowed us to go very far and we were able to get enough steps to make up for the ones that were lost. Bedroom, probably bedroom. Well, I was to get another key. Just wondering some stuff. Like, was there anything else in the room? What on earth is that? Is that 4 twice? It's 8. No, what on earth is that? I haven't seen that before. Is that 4 times 4 is 12. 16. Let's try this. Okay, cool, that did work. Okay. 4 times 1 is 4 times 2 is 8. That gives me 12. That's not it. 1. Do they have to make the stuff more complicated now? I mean 16. What does that do? Is it multiplying? Is it like 1 times 4? Or is it 1 times itself 4 times? 2 times itself 4 times is... No, that doesn't make sense because that was 4. That was just 4 of that. But it could be... Oh, that was 4. 2 times 4 is 8. It's 12. But I did try 12, did I not? No. Now I feel like a silly person because now I have to figure out what that means. What's a square? Square's got 4 sides. Maybe it is 1 plus 2 times 4. So that is 3 times 4 is 12. That's not gonna help me. Think. How else can that be done? What is that square? What is that square? I don't know what you do with a square. Unless they mean it's... They're talking about square roots and stuff. That is something I don't know. I'm not allowed. It's not square roots. What do you call it? If something is multiplied by itself. Let's try something else. Okay, so I think I'm overcomplicating that. So 4 times 4 was 16, right? 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 2 is 4, is 5. Let's try this. No. 4 times 4 is 16, but why does this work? What on earth is this? 1... Was it just plus, or is it times? 3 times 3 is 9. That freaking worked. Okay, that is very weird. But I kind of get it now. So you're just multiplying it by itself. But you have to do the combination first. And let me just check. I always forget what everything is except for the blue. Yellow is minus. Okay, but minus times minus is plus. So minus 10 plus 4 is... Let's just go to 6. 6 times 6 is too high. Too high. No, there's something else going on now. Is it just plus the stuff together? Let's try that. So that's 4 minus 10 is minus 6. Minus 6. What are they trying to do here? Minus 6 times minus 6 is... Isn't that like 36? We can't get a 36 on this. Oh, wait. That will only work for the blue. Sorry, I'm being misled by my own brain here. So that's 4 times 4 is 16 minus 10 is 6. I was like, that number can't exist. There we go. And we've got 2 keys. Fantastic. That took me a bit longer than I should have maybe, but hey, I figured it out. We can't take the vault in anyway. I might take the storeroom because we have got a room right next door that we can use. So I am looking for a way to get into the east... West wing? West wing. Did I call it the east wing? Did I call it the east wing? I think I did call it the east wing. Sorry, I just want to check something out. Yeah. I got the east and the west mixed up. That happens. Okay, so I want to get the west wing so we can get the study. So that we can get one of the rooms with one of the chess pieces, which is what I'm going for. We have one here, which is the knight is in the security. So we still looking for the rook, the bishop, the queen, the king, and I think there's a pawn in there. You can check pawns, storeroom. That's a closet. Closet doesn't have anything in it. Let's go through here. I want to go forward and around. Can we do the Chamber of Mirrors with just 3 room entrances? Let's not spawn it now. I feel it's just going to close stuff off. Kind of want multiple entrances for that one. And there's a pawn. Can't go through there. Okay, let's go back. No, let's go forward. I can always go back. I've got enough keys. Drawing room, I think, is the way to go. Never know precisely when to use the gems, because the gems are like incredibly valuable. Okay, let's see what we get here. West Wing, that's what I was looking for. And now I'm gonna hope the West Wing gives me the study. Oh, it doesn't give me the study, that's a problem. I don't know how else to get the study. Just do the garage for now. Basically, I might just restart so that I can get the study, but that said, I don't really want to. I want to see where this goes. A day is still worth a day. Plus, you don't know what you're going to get in the end of the day. I can't open this yet. Can't open that yet, and we cannot open that yet. I just want to see if there's any useful equipment around here. There's like an oil leak. Don't see any useful equipment. Yeah. Let's go back. Just good to have there. If we want to... I want to see if I can get over that river, because I think I forgot to go into the opposite direction. Okay. Chapelle. Let's redraw. Commissary is fine. I'm gonna just check out the commissary quick. Salt shovel stuff is so cheap. Why is everything so cheap? Oh, it's like a 50-day sale. Hey, Casimir love. Welcome to the stream. I'm pretty good in yourself. And hey, Origami, buenos dias. Sorry if I missed your message. My overlay is apparently not working. Let me see if I can quickly fix that. I think I know what the problem is. But yeah, I'm good. How are you doing? Do you have my overlay up? I just want to run a quick test, yeah. Hey, okay, now everything is popping up. That's what I was looking for. So I think today is, the prices are off today, so sleeping mask. There we go. Have you played this game yet? It's a pretty freaking amazing game. At the moment, it is my favorite game, definitely. Like, originally, I wasn't into puzzle games until, I guess, what was it? 4 games back. It's a pretty good game. How have you fared in it? Okay, that's cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We do find those games sometimes that just completely stand out. We're gonna need to take the whole way. It's very difficult though. Like, I'm still worried that I'm not gonna finish it. So, at the moment, I'm gonna say this is my most played game. Other than that, I'm thinking of starting a puzzle horror game coming up soon, which is called... Was it Wormheart? Let me just check. Heartworm, I've got the words around. I myself don't play Minecraft, but I do now and then go and watch one of my Twitch friends play Minecraft. I did ages ago. Ages and ages ago. Can't get in there. There's no point in summoning the chamber of there. I'm gonna probably get stuck here. I do now and then use Discord, but last time someone asked me to join them on Discord, I kind of forgot to get back to the message for like, I think it was 2 months, and then when I said sorry about that, they never replied back. Unfortunately, it's not something I go on very often. I think we're stuck here. I do think we're very much stuck here. Well, if you've got suggestions, I'm always keen to hear them, yeah. But if it's a suggestion about doing artwork, I have had plenty of those suggestions given to me on Discord as well. Fortunately, I'm not taking those kind of suggestions because I do my own artwork. I'm a designer, so I don't want to give people the impression that I'm going to be picking up their artwork, and I don't want to give you that impression either. But if you want to give me other advice, yeah, I can still add you. 2 of these statements are true. Okay, we only have 1 red room at the moment, so I'm gonna skip it. But let me know if you're still keen to share Discord and give me some tips. Even if that's the case, let me know. Okay, kitchen. This is going such a weird way. Pantry can get us out of there, so let's do the pantry. I'm surprised that we're still going because I thought this was gonna end. And I figured out this puzzle. We can check. Mostly I keep my stuff very minimalistic, but yeah. But I'll check off this stream. For now, I am locked into the game. Music room. Oh, that's too bad I can't access that. So that's the end. That is the end. Okay, I'm gonna have to start a new day, and then we're gonna try all of that from scratch. But yeah, I'll add you after the stream, and I'll get in touch with you. Call it a day. Resume. Call it a day. Yeah. But Kasami, I will get back to you after my stream. My username is the same as my name, yeah. No, go ahead. Save and continue. Okay, so let's head back into the house. Okay, I just want to see if I can get that is correct. I am a D Pop Sparkle Doom. Yeah. So yeah, I'll check online later. But for now, let's go and see if I can get the chess pieces. I was 1 chess piece away from finding what I was looking for, or at least an answer to a puzzle, which I was hoping was the correct answer. We're gonna do the hovel because that is just giving me the most opportunities. There's a chance of something being in here, so I'm just gonna double check. No. No, there is. There is. We've got ivory dice, so we've got 2 rerolls. Totally worth it. Okay, let's go back in. Let's see what we can discover. So I want to see what is across here, because I think I forgot to check out the other side for some reason. There might be other stuff in here. I wonder if there's other like dig spots in there. And we need the garage to get on that side. Garage and the power to be able to get out. Which we've done before. Why does it feel when I come in here, I'm like on super speed? Okay, that side is like, every time I go through there, I just end up not going very far. So let's go left. Gonna do bedroom. It's free to check. Ooh, what's this? Coin purse. Each time you collect 3, earn an additional 1. I'll have to check later. As far as I know, that's my username. Unless it's spelled differently or something. But I definitely do have an account under this name. Like I said, I'll help you out after the stream. At the moment, I am focused right here. Courtyard. Otherwise, I'll just add you when I get to it. So, den or courtyard? Courtyard is not necessary now. Let's grab the den. Then it's just gonna open up more options for us with the gem. And sometimes we are lucky and find other stuff here. The vault now might not be a bad idea to get the vault. Oh yes, and we're working with steps because we have got the hovel going. Amazing. Okay. All of this cash, and we're getting more with the coin press. This is insane. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Origami. Yeah, this game is... it's just expanding and expanding. And every run is different. You don't really know what to expect. Like, you've got an idea of a feel where you want to go. Like, I now want to go and see if I can find enough rooms so that I can do the one puzzle, but I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to happen. Let's see what we can buy. Okay, so gems aren't going to do anything for us. I'm going to get the shovel, the salt shaker. I'm considering buying keys because we've got so much cash, but at the same time, maybe I'll wait. Let's just buy one key. I'm gonna wait because it might just cause trouble. Let's do passageway. Might actually be the best. Gonna do the passageway. It feels a bit of a waste, yeah, but maybe not. Go back to the entrance. Go to the sides. Storeroom here would be a waste. I'm gonna probably redraw. Corridor could have work, but I feel it would be more useful later. So chapel it is, even though we might lose a bit of cash. It's gonna be worth it eventually. Plus we sometimes get the cash back, so it's not that much of a trouble. Oh, and someone on YouTube mentioned I missed something in the boudoir. So we are gonna check it out. That specific person, I just want to quickly get their name. So that I can just also point out, I did kind of get a hint. So the hints are still coming. It was Philip Emon. Thank you very much. But in this case, that hint was kind of just going to save me time of having to look through every possible room for something that I missed so easily. Okay, study. Study and not... well, the kitchen might still be worth, just so I can buy food. And we have the salt shaker. So I'm going to buy out all of the bananas. Would you like salt on your bananas? It sounds terrible. I don't think I would like to eat salt on my bananas. Okay, we've got a decent amount of that. Let's get the club sandwich, and tomato soup is for red rooms, which I only have one of. We can come back for that later. I don't think I see anything else here. Okay. But also, thank you, Origami, for showing interest. And also backing me up. Okay, what do we have here? We've got spare room that can push us through. Observatory would probably be the way to go. But we are looking for the study. Can I not get the study? We've got a showroom, which I've never seen before. Okay, so study is not going to load, but maybe the showroom has a queen in it. Showroom, do you have a queen in it? What is all of this? What is that? I can interact with that. I can interact with this. And I can interact with all of... well, I can interact with some of them. I can interact with this. Can't interact with that. Okay, cool. Let's see first this one. Emerald bracelets. You do not have to pay gem cost of floor plans. Okay, but that's not like... Wait. What is this? Luxury items for sale. Man, I wish I saved the money. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. Chronographer. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You're more likely to draw timed tomorrow rooms while drafting. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. That makes me wonder, like, why would you want to rewind time? Is there time-specific stuff happening in this game? Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. Silver Spoon would be fantastic. Okay, this is pretty cool. I didn't know about any of this. I am thinking to go back to the passageway this time. My thinking is that I want to see if I can explore the right side a bit further. I'm just bummed I didn't get the study again. You know what? I might do the Chamber of Mirrors here and then go back to the storeroom. Am I being silly? Yeah, well, we don't have the other one that I wanted, so let's try this room, which I haven't figured out either. And then we'll probably have to do a new run to try and get the study again. If I can get the study, I can try and look for the office. I wish I could find another room that had a queen and was a bit easier to find. We're gonna have to take the spare room. We're gonna have to go a bit around. And then I'm gonna try and go to the right. Drawing room, probably the best option here. Because we want to go back. We want to stop going forward. I want to go figure out that Chamber of Secrets. Always fine, and it's not that expensive. I'm just hoping we don't need keys. Just hoping we don't need keys. Okay, what do we have here? I think you can get 2 spare rooms. I've never seen this. Did I take something that makes it so that you can get multiples of rooms? Oh, it's the Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. That's what's going on here. I was very confused there for a second. The den is going to allow us to get into the one side, so I'm going to grab that. Let's grab that. And then I can push this button, which is going to open up that. That's going to open another one. Is it worth running away all the way back? Why does it look like the other doors are now closed? Probably not, right? They're not closed until we find them. So I'm going to see if I can get into this back one here before I make my way back. It's locked. We need a key. Drawing room, can you produce me a key? Or something that's going to give me a key. We can do the garage. Let's do the garage. It's going to give me keys. It's going to give me all the keys that I need. Let's see. I just want to double check if there's anything in the garage that we can use. Doesn't seem to be the case. Does not seem to be the case. But I've got a key, so I am going to go through here. We still have some steps left. I don't want to run out yet. Hopefully we can go right. We can go right with the passageway, and that's going to eat up my stamps. But hopefully we don't need too many steps, and I do not have the... shoes. Oh, this is a bummer. It's not what I was looking for. Maybe we do not need to open all of the Chamber of Mirrors sides. So I'm going to attempt going through the pantry and go around. got a fruit. Got some money. Okay. Okay, you're gonna have to take me right. Plus we get another star. So let's see if anything was laying down there. What do we get today? 2 things. Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today, and diamonds... Oh, we get a diamond. Okay, fantastic. Okay, now, basically... Okay, here's another night. Which rooms have nights? Observatory and security. Yeah, okay, I already knew about that one. Okay, I don't care which room it is, as long as I can get to the Chamber of Mirrors. It's gonna take all of our steps away, but I just want to see what this does. Okay, that's gonna open that. I'm not a fan of that room. It's there to test me. I'm gonna see if I can draw this and hopefully something that gives us steps, which is none of these. Hey, #1 fan. #1 Pop Sparkle Doom fan. Thanks, Origami. Okay, so... Laboratory, patio, laboratory. Laboratory is not going to give us steps. I'm going to close this off. I don't think anything's going to spawn in there, so I don't even want to go check. I don't want to waste my steps. And then we hope we can get back into that room. I might run out of steps. 8, 7, 6. Question is, do I want to go all the way around? Wait, what we can do... no, the kitchen is like super far away. Should have gone through the hallway. Yeah, we kind of have to check, yeah. Neither of these are open. That's a bummer, man. Okay, we're going to run out of steps. There's nothing I can do about it. Unless I can magically get to the kitchen. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Okay, too bad. We're gonna restart it. At least I saw a new room. At least I saw a new room. Oh, it's gonna restart for us because I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna attempt one more. One more. And we'll see how that goes. We are a cordial host here at the Blueprints. Try and make no drama. Save and continue. We try and make progress. That's what we're trying to do. I like to watch drama on TV shows, not have drama in real life. That is something I always want to avoid. And yeah, that's just how it is. Let's go back out. So the hovel did eat up all of my steps, but the hovel is still a great way to make progress. Because it allows you to open up rooms that sometimes you're not able to otherwise. Unfortunately, we didn't really have the best way to save our steps. Let's go make an offering to the shrine. Here's some gold coins. There you go. It's 3 gold coins. Blessing of the High Roller. Each time you draft a shop room, gain 1 dice. Gain 5 gold each time you roll a dice. Blessing duration 3 days. That is freaking amazing. Okay, that's a pretty cool room. I'm assuming... Okay, actually, I don't know yet. But I'm assuming that that room gives you the same thing every time. It might be random blessings. but the days seem to be the amount of coins that you spend. Okay, I'm gonna try something different this time. Let's go through this front. Okay, I know that I made the Chamber of Mirrors easy to find, but it's kind of ridiculous. But let's see if we can quickly do the Chamber of Mirrors. Do I have to go to the opposite side? We might have to. Okay, let's see if we can get to the other side. Pantry will help. Commissar would help, but I don't want to spend my beautiful gems yet. Okay. Pantry will help me get to the side, but it is gonna lock us off. Hey, there is an orange. Still don't know how much they cost though. Okay, I want to see, does this close off anything? No, it just opens something up. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now the problem is we have to access all the other doors by going around like this. Okay, bedroom is still fine. Bedroom gives us nothing. No, they're really closing me off. I don't think we can solve the Chamber of Mirrors with just 3 entrances. I'm gonna try though. I will definitely try, and I don't have any rerolls. That's fine. Just see what happens if I enter here. Okay, let's see. That's gonna open something on that side. We can get to that one, right? Kind of like this, 2 bedrooms next to each other. It's gonna open this. It's gonna give us this button. Okay. So far, we're okay, but I still feel like you need 4 sides to open it up. We'll check. I haven't ever done this room, so I kind of also just want to take a bit of a gander if we can see some interesting stuff in here. Like, for instance, if there's like a queen in one of these rooms. Doesn't seem to be the case. There is a hat. There's definitely a hat, and there's another hat. Look, the finger is pointing at the hats. I'm just saying. Finger is pointing at that. It's like the hats are some kind of quiz. Or puzzle, I mean, but probably not. Okay, where did I want to go? Was it... I really kind of wasn't paying attention. Is it that room? Or is it this room? I think it's that room. I don't see a line there. Okay, so we're gonna go back around this side. I should maybe not have made this so easy to add to the room potentials. You can get up to 4 keys from here, which is kind of nice. Yeah, we're not gonna solve... Wait. It's gonna close off there. Which one? What is this gonna open? Oh, that one. The one we can't get to. The one that goes to the middle room. I'm confused now. Which one is this closing? Over there. I kind of wanted to see what the middle room one does. The rest aren't so interesting to me. Wait, was that a thing? Let's go back around. I've been clicking stuff without concentrating, and then I forgot if I clicked this one. I don't think so. It's gonna open... okay. It's good to know that you can do this. At least now you've got like a room with 3 entrances. But I wanted to know what's there, and there's no way for us to get there. Okay. Call it a day. Okay, I'm like so off track with like the whole chest thing, but it is what it is. Okay. It's still what I'm going for, but I'll take whatever I can at this point. can maybe continue tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. I've been a bit obsessed with this game. Just like a little bit. Not like too bad. My notes might say otherwise, but leave my notes alone. My notes are gonna save me time eventually. Also make it possible so I can actually complete the game. If it's still possible, we'll see. Trading post, tool shed, root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to gain dig spots. Give me special items, rather. What on earth is this? This is the metal detector. And you're supposed to give me 2. Oh, the sledgehammer. Sledgehammer and metal detector. I'll take it. More keys, more coins, and smashing things open. Sounds like a good day. You can access more rooms. You can buy more stuff. And if you get angry when you've run into an end point and there are no more doors to unlock, you can just smash things. So we've got the secret garden key and the check code, but I'm not going to take that. I don't want to use a corridor there, but it's okay. I'm going to take a hallway, yeah? Just want to get as many of these starter rooms as I can. Nursery, yes. It is in the corner at least. Are we going to get anything in here? Yes, somewhere. Ah, there's some coins. Anything else? No, nothing. Let's go check through here. Oh, look at that chamber of mirrors that I can't enter. Though... No, I'm not gonna take it. Don't fall for the chamber of mirrors. Not now. I was thinking if you can get to the other side, you might still be able to open it. And get to the middle button, whatever the middle button does. I'm assuming all the thing the middle button does is it opens all of the windows. That's all I can think it does. This is gonna get stuck. So let's do chapel. And hopefully we can wrap around back to the corridor. So I'm wondering if there's something else in this room. Apparently there is. It's a key or something. Here's the bishop. So there's one reason to pick this room is for the bishop. Okay, let's get out of here. Do I want to get the drawing room now? Funeral parlor. I don't want to get the drawing room right now, to be honest. Because it is a very valuable room to use later. Yeah, I will probably come back to this room as soon as we've got at least one more red room. So that I can get more gems out of it. Seriously? I have to take the den. We can take the storeroom. But I think the den is just going to leave us with more options going forward. And it's going to give us at least one solitary little gem. No boxes to smash. Let's head back. Still hoping for that study. That is... like... I'm hyper-focused on that at the moment. Like the book I'm reading. Hyper-focus. If it's going to help me with my IDD, I don't think so. But I will try my best to make use of what I can. Dining room here would be very weird. But it's possibly still good. Because if we take the dining room, we have to walk all the way back. I'm going to take the drawing room. It's going to cost us 1. Ah, here's some coin. Okay, what can we get here? Okay, we take the office. We can't take the office. I can't take the office because I don't have enough gems. Does that mean I need to take the storeroom or the closet? I think the storeroom for the gems. Where? How are you metal detecting here? Is it for the next room? Yeah. Okay. Gems are so hard to come by. If I can find a way to increase my gem count, that would be fantastic. Okay, Chamber of Mirrors. Leave me alone. A redraw. We want to go left. Utility closet is not that bad. I think the bedroom is still better. I've got the nursery, so it's going to give us a bunch of steps. I almost thought I saw a chest, and then I was like, it's not a chest. Billiard room. Oh, do you want to take the west wing now? It's only going to give us one option. But if that option is the option I'm looking for, I'll be happy. There's nothing there. Let's see. Give me study. You didn't give me the study. It's like a dormitory. I haven't been in the dormitory yet. Yeah, we can check what's in here. Oh, have I been there? What's the hall pass? You will not lose steps traveling between two adjoined hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems. Okay, that's one way to save our gems. I guess next time I should be like, oh, I wish I got the queen and not gems, because now I got something that's gonna help with the gems, not the queen. This is volume 2. I don't think I've done volume 2. I'm just gonna grab this for later. I think the one that I have is volume 1. It doesn't have a hall pass. I'm following you. I follow you. Yeah. Well, I guess I don't need a hall pass. But that's fine. Okay, let's grab these. I didn't mean to, wait. I meant to close the thing that's taking pictures, not close the thing that is. Oh wait, there's more. Not close the actual book. Oh, inside jokes is funny. Okay, I'll read that at a later date. For now, I just want to make sure I've got those settled into a book. Wait, is this where the black pawn is? Yeah. Okay, so this is the dormitory. Let's grab the dormitory. These small sleeping quarters, devoid of frills and distraction, are ideal for students, scholars, or denizen of academia who wishes to focus on their studies without diversion or interruption. Study and sleep, rinse and repeat. That's what we're doing today, rinsing and repeating. Okay, I need a new room, which is dormitory. And then I'm gonna put all of this in the dormitory, including this. And then the rest needs to go into book. Book. New folder. And that is going to be... what was it? Drafting... I'm just going to call it drafting version 2 for now. Drop it in there. Okay, cool. Let's go. Okay, so at the moment, we might get stuck again. Sometimes you get far and sometimes you don't. You just have to go another day. So, gymnasium isn't like super bad. I don't want to spawn the dining room there. But the gymnasium might... oh, let's just go with the gymnasium. It's not like we can just run another day. Okay, let's go through here. This is our only direction. We get the commissary. I'm happy because it erupts to the side. What? Is there like coins in here somewhere? Oh, there's coins. I was like, I can't look in there. The angle is not allowed. I'm gonna get a shovel. And 4 gems would have been nice. Gonna leave the magnifying glass for now. Shovel, I can't use anywhere at the moment. No. Let's hope for something useful, yeah. Drafting series. Select a new floor plan and permanently add to your estate draftable, which I would have liked to do, but we can't. We at least can redraw. And redraw is going to give us cash. Redraw into a spare room, and then I'm going to get those lovely gemstones. Oh, it's just going to give me 1. No, it's going to give me 4. Okay, great. That's fantastic. And we'll take that last one as well. We've got 6 gemstones. What? Something can actually spawn in this room? Okay, cool. One of my two only keys. Okay, we're gonna do security here. We're not done yet. I mean, it might look that way. It might look that way, but we're not done yet. I'm gonna do, as I always do, just change this up. Keycard system. Set security level. Low, confirmed. Change offline mode to unlocked. No. Security level must be high. Must be high. Okay, let's get out. We're gonna go left first. West wing was already taken, so we're not gonna get what I was looking for. Garage is not a bad take, yeah. I'm kind of keen to do library though. Garage is gonna allow us to get further though. I can do library another day. Because I've got a book that I want to check out there. Is there more? I don't think there's more, yeah. So just looking around if there's like a special item or something that we can use. Don't know if they spawn in here. It looks like a room they might spawn in, so I just wanted to double check. Okay. Ooh, a passageway. Passageway is gonna eat up everything. But it's gonna give us the most options. Eat up all my gemstones. And there's another key already. How come we chose that one? Walk-in closets. I think walk-in closets. It's gonna give us 4 items. I don't know which. It's gonna give us a key, a gemstone, salt shaker, and then here this is sleep mask. We've got all of the steps that we need. We just have to figure out keys and stuff. That path is locked away until we can figure out the power situation. You know what? I don't really want to take a... Ooh, we can do archive. And then go all the way back to the funeral parlor, which we have got enough steps for. Get 4 gems, if I do the puzzle correct. And at least we've got 3 options that might not be closed off. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I don't think we have to go in to have that count. Okay, so let's go back to the funeral parlor. We've got all of the steps in the world now that we don't have them all full, which is good. Ah, we can see the funeral parlor from here. Hey, I didn't say you can take my steps. Me dribbling every time I go through there. Okay, so we have that. So what do we have? The other 2 boxes are blue, which is a lie. The other 2 boxes are empty, which is not impossible. The other 2 boxes are true, which is a lie. So the other 2 boxes are empty. That's a lie. The other 2 boxes are true, which is impossible, but that's a lie. No, this is a truth. This is a lie. So the other 2 boxes are empty. We're gonna go with this one. Hey, and it's the first time I've gotten this many gemstones from that. So I'm glad I took the funeral parlor. Sounds a bit morbid, but I'm glad I took the funeral parlor. Still, sometimes I wonder if I took a different job and I became like a mortuary assistant or something. Could have been an interesting life. I don't know if it would have been a good life, but it would have been an interesting life. I don't think anything else is going to be in here. Okay, we've got 2 doors. Ooh, my neck. My neck, locksmith. But we don't have any money. Because it's not creepy. Look, it's kind of creepy. But I think you get used to it, probably. I think we need to take the locksmith. Did I not take a room outside? I did take a room outside. Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing. Look, I can understand it's creepy, but it's every time I see it on a TV show, I'm like, that could be an interesting life choice. I don't know why. It just, that's what I get from it. Could be an interesting life choice. Do we have a shovel? We do have a shovel. We also have a box to smash. I get to smash something. Amazing. Let's go smash this. And we got 2 new keys. Fantastic. I didn't have to spend a key to get it. Oh, thank you. Oh, shoot. Luckily, that doesn't add to my inventory, so it means we did not pick it up. Something else here. Sometimes there's like a item here. There was a box, so I guess that still counts. We can do the observatory. I'm not paying for the archived floor plans, but I think bunk bed would be the best for steps. You're gonna check how many steps we're on. 50 now? And it's supposed to count twice. Yes! I designed one. It's a little gross vibes. You designed a mortuary once. That is interesting. Dude, look at our steps all of a sudden. We're above 80. Okay, well, if I can see it, because the text is over it at the moment, but I think we are at 83 steps. That's insane. Well, yeah, I'll definitely ask you a bit more about that mortuary that you designed. I would like to know. Like to know more. Mortuary. Look at all of these paths we can take. A veranda, greater chance of finding items in green rooms. We've got the library I was looking for. You got the library I was looking for. I'm gonna take the library. Okay, so... Oh, and we've got a gem. Fantastic. So... The Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. I'm gonna... I'm gonna quickly read through this. Yeah, not for streaming convos, lol. Yeah, okay. We'll talk about it another time. Okay, introduction. The 3rd largest city in Fenris and site of its former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Gardens, Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Aegean canopy, house and mausoleum, its petals-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau. How do you pronounce that? Tableau? Tableau? Tabli? tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. The Ilex mesorvea, specimen of the holly unique to Reddington Mountains. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting on the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historical site described by the scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epsom, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son Lionel Epsom left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At this point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Ares, when Reddington was still in the capital. However, still the capital, not in the capital. However, surface documents contained conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness. Rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all the beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Erie's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resorts and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. So that's a mountain we see when we peer over, not the abyss, but over the expanse in the distance from the front of the mansion. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. In only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many northern-facing overlooks. Okay, wait. I saw something here. Schoolhouse in 1996. Closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in 1996. So I see a date. Might not be an important date, but it's a date nonetheless. Okay, so that would be 1966. Where did the music just go? School closed. Okay, so when was the school open then? Let's just check. Because I've got another note about the school. Let's go check where I can find it quick. Rooms. Where are all my rooms? That's the grounds. Here's the rooms. School. think it says 32 years. School is how long it was open. Schoolhouse. Not grades. It's open this year. Okay. 38 years. For the last 38 years, it's been my privilege on serving as the schoolmaster in this humble facility. So it's 38 plus 66. Oh, minus 38. That is 58 minus 30 is 28. Let me just double check. Triple check and quadruple check. Okay. Calculator. Just so that I am not making a mistake here. Minus 30. No, what am I doing here? I'm putting in the wrong date. 1966 minus 36. No, it was minus 38. Minus another 2. 1928. Yeah, I was correct. Okay. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember this day, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. There's a map. I like maps because maps give us a much bigger idea, or a much better idea of what is going on. Featherfall Keep, Reddington, Mount Holly. I think we're looking into Mount Holly. Either we're on this side or we are Reddington. And then Featherfall Keep is further on, or we are Featherfall Keep. But we can't see Reddington, can we? Oh, I have to go check next time I'm outside, just to get an idea. Where did the sound go? No, it's still there. Yay, new book. Okay, let's continue. Use a key. If I get enough cash, I can buy more keys. I can get into the music room. I get excited about silly things, but it is gonna be worth it. Oh, it's on this side. What is this? This is the basement key, Prism Key. If you unlock a door with the Prism Key in the green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of the same color. No, that's not what I was looking for. That might also be what's frozen, right? So it might not be what I'm looking for, but it's still a very cool key, right? Because I'm thinking denoted in verse. So this is probably a part of the other puzzle, which is connected to this. And now we've got a bunch of these to add. First, words on the, what do we have here? Okay, now I've got like all of these unsorted things all of a sudden. Just quickly put these into a book. This book was, I'm just gonna say it's Reddington book. Add new folder, Reddington book. You don't have to see how I spelled Reddington, just ignore it. Actually, I think I spelled it right. Lucky me. Again, this is going to go into a new... Wait, I just want to see what this one is. Okay, so this is the music room. Hey, we got a new room. I might not get my other puzzle done, but we got a new room. And we've got other stuff. New folder. That was music room. And then I'm going to drop all of these into the music room. I also just want to check There's nothing else in the music room. Other than this. Okay, but this is already giving us some other stuff. Did I add the other musical notes? Okay, we don't have to go over it today, but I'm gonna put those music notes together and see what the message is. Because if you look, there is always a bold word. There's other stuff going on here, I'm sure, but there's always a bold word. And this just said, denoted in verse. I'll figure out what that means. I like to dance, and I like to dance to music, but I do not understand music. I'm not gonna make like I understand music. Let's do the pool. Yeah, let's do the pool. Still getting in pretty far. I kind of want to get the power to be switched off. And I think I want to go back to the passage, but I also... What do we have here? Is it because there's coins in there? No, he has a coin, yeah. Okay, we've got that one coin. There's nothing on this side? No. Need to get the power off so that I can actually get through these doors. No, I have been to the 7th quarters. I, for some reason, for a second, thought I have not been to the 7th quarters. I'm gonna re-roll. I think we're gonna do aquarium. Aquarium? Aquarium? Let's do archive floor plans. Okay, this is a lot more steps. It's not gonna give me anything. But we've got all the steps for all the days. Now I can go up and down without being too worried. 100 steps, that's the most steps I've ever had. That is by far the most steps I've ever had. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the passage. You know what? I think the passage was closed off. Was the passage closed off? I think it was. Because we weren't able to put the power off yet. Man, I should have paid more attention there. We do have some money. We don't have a lot of money. I can't do anything but the security room. There aren't other rooms. We are locked in. But I'm going to call it there then. That concludes our broadcast. Sadly, I couldn't make my dream come true of getting the chess pieces sorted out. But we found some cool stuff. And that, as always, is how I'm gonna end it. I'm your host, Pop Sparkle Doom, signing off. And as always, keep on shining.